foot is asleep right now and it's like really bothering me and it's really hard to film this video. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be pretty chill. I'm just gonna be making some friendship bracelets and I'll basically just be talking to you guys like about me, about random stuff while I make them. I don't really know how it's gonna go, but you know what? Let's just get started. Alright, so as you can see behind me, these are all my bracelet making stuff, materials, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to take you guys through what I have and where I got it, if I remember. The first thing is just this like bracelet hanger thing. I got the actual bracelet holder at Michael's and I made basically all of these bracelets. Some of them I got as like gifts. I have this plastic container of string that has basically been unused. Some of these at the top I have used, but like not that much. This set I think I also bought at Michael's. I have these two containers of tiny beads. So this container is kind of like what you would think of like maybe as a syrup pourer at like Denny's or IHOP, but instead of like pushing down the thing to open it, you just pull this off and the beads will come out. I'm not sure if you can see from where the camera is, but these beads are very tiny compared to the normal size beads. I also have some in like these three, and then I have like safety pins and little hooks for the end of necklaces or something in here. These two things I got from my aunt. I have another bag of string. This one is just black and white string because I use these two colors probably the most. So I have just an extra bag of them. There are like a couple brands in here, so I know that I got some of these from Michael's and some of these from Amazon. I have this random pile of very tangled string. It's not friendship bracelet string, it's the string that's meant for like beaded bracelets. So like it's stretchy, and I'm pretty sure I got this from Michael's. I have this green container of buttons. So for friendship bracelets, one of the ways you can end a bracelet is with a button. But my mom had a ton of buttons, and so she just gave me this container with random buttons that she has. Next, I have these two wooden boxes. In the bigger box, I just have more extra string. This string is from Michael's and the box is from Michael's. In the smaller box, I'm pretty sure I have like unfinished bracelets. So these are ones that I've started but never finished. These two containers are my bead containers. This first container has like normal opaque beads and some bracelets and letter beads. This second container has the clear version of the other beads and some of the small beads and some of the string. Both of these containers I got at Michael's. The beads I got at Michael's and the string I also got from Michael's. I just got this $2 clipboard at Target and I use it to do all my friendship bracelets on. And lastly, I have my string container. This container holds the friendship bracelet string that I just use, like not the ones that are new and haven't been used. So that is all my stuff. I collectively got this over a year, but most of this I got throughout the summer of 2019. Let's just get started with making bracelets. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna make a beaded bracelet first because they are super easy to make. I'm actually gonna tilt the camera so that you can see what I'm doing like on my lap. So give me a minute. I'm not sure if this view is any better than the first way I had it, but if you didn't know, I'm wearing pajama pants. I like to wear comfy bottoms and then just put on a nice shirt when I film YouTube videos. Not really sure why. Sometimes I'm like fully dressed for the day and sometimes I'm just not. Anyways, let's get started with the bracelet. By the way, this video is not a tutorial in any sort of way. I'm not going to be showing you how to do any type of like bracelet. I'm trying to think of what color bead I want to do on this, but can't really think right now. So I think I'll just make a full clear yellow beaded bracelet. I'm just gonna use this white string. This is not friendship bracelet string. This is like elastic string. Usually what I'll do is I'll just unwind it a little bit, put it around my wrist and like measure it. Once I have my scissors, I will just take it and cut it. I have a very small wrist, so I usually do not need a lot of string. So I'm just gonna get started here and just thread the beads on to the string. One thing that I've got asked a lot is what do I film my videos on, and I guess this could kind of be a Q&A video. But anyways, I did have a camera to film on, but it just didn't work out very well for me. And I just didn't really like how it was working for me, so I switched to my phone. So currently I'm filming on my iPhone XR. are. And there's this thing that I saw where you can go into your settings and you can change the quality of your video. So I changed the quality to film on like a better quality. I don't really remember what it's called, but I did that. And I don't film on like my front camera, you know, when you hold your phone, you're looking at the screen. And there's that camera. I don't use that camera. I guess you could call it the selfie camera. Anyways, I don't use the selfie camera. I use the front, the normal camera, because it does give out better quality. So it's a little hard to film because I can't really see myself. So usually once in a while I have to like get up, look behind the tripod and look at my phone. Also, I do have a tripod. It's just like a cheap one from Amazon. It holds your phone, a camera, basically anything. I'm pretty sure it's the brand Ubi size. It came with this remote so I can like click it to start and stop the video to make the clips. It's very helpful. Yeah, so I film on my phone, but I am really hoping to get a new camera at some point. I've really been eyeing the Canon EOS M50. That one has so many good reviews from so many different YouTubers. It's super good for video and photos, so if I want to do some fun like photo shoots or something with my friends, I can do that. It is a little expensive, so I cannot buy it right now. But my mom said that if I hit 250 subscribers, then she would get it for me, and then I would have to pay for any accessories that I get for it. So I'm really hoping to hit 250 subscribers soon so I can get a new camera. So if you want to help me out, please share my YouTube channel to anybody you know so that I can hit 250 subscribers. But I'm so thankful for the 136 that I have right now. I think that's how many I have right now. The last time I checked, that's how many I had. But yeah, so that's it for the camera. Okay, so my bracelet is getting kind of long because this one does not take long to do at all. So I'm just gonna like put it around my wrist and see if it like fits. I just tied my bracelet. It looks like this. I think I'll wear it for the rest of the video. Now we're on to the actual like string of friendship bracelets. Before I actually start to work on one, I'm just gonna go through the ones that I've started but haven't finished and see if there's any in there that I want to work on. So the first one we have in here is just one that's actually done. I'm not sure why it's in here, but it's this like spirally type thing. Literally all the ones in here are in one ginormous tangled up ball. Next, I have this pattern. I'm not really sure what it is called, but it looks like this. Now I have this purple one where it looks like I started a pattern, but I barely even did any of it, and the knots are like super loose. Here's another one that's also done. It just looks like this. I'm pretty sure this is called like a zipper bracelet. I just have this simple candy stripe one. This one I also tried to do, but it doesn't look that great to me. I have this wave pattern one. I actually know how to do this one, and I have a completed version of this somewhere. I have this tiny chevron one. This one, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. This pattern is really cute, and I like how the colors look. And lastly, I just have this heart one that got actually pretty far. I'm just gonna put them all back in this box, and I'll just continue the one that I was working on yesterday. You probably will not be able to see me working on it, but I will still talk to you guys while I do it. Another question that I get asked from like just friends and stuff is, why did I create a YouTube channel in general? And the answer to that is simply because I just love to make videos. I'm pretty sure I said this in my last video, which was a reading assumptions about me. I really enjoyed to make little fake YouTube videos since 2nd grade, and I would like film them on my iPad and then like sort of edit them on iMovie, but I didn't know how to edit back then, so you know, they weren't that good. But I've always loved to film and edit videos, so I guess I've always wanted to do it, but I've never really actually done it. A lot of the things that I say in this video probably will not make sense at all, but my bracelet stuff just fell, but you know what, it's okay. But hopefully you guys will kind of understand what I'm saying. Like I was saying before, I've just always loved making videos, and I guess since we were in quarantine, I was bored, and so it was just something to start, and I was just doing it for fun, and I really enjoy doing it. So yeah. Another thing I get asked a lot is what I edit my YouTube videos on, and once again, I do have a video on this. I started out by editing on iMovie, but I just recently started on Final Cut Pro, and I really like it. It's basically just an upgrade from iMovie. It works really nice. Those were basically like the main things that people have asked or said to me, so I guess I'll just tell you more about me right now. There's some other questions that I get, not as often, but they're just about like my life. So one of those questions is like, what grade am I in? and what school I go to. So currently I'm in 7th grade, but the school year is just about to end in like a week or two. So then I'll be an 8th grader. I'm not gonna say what school I go to just for like privacy reasons. All I can say is that I do live in California. Another question that I've only gotten asked like once or twice is like, who inspired me to be a YouTuber? And like I said before, I've loved to do videos and stuff since like 2nd grade. So I've always wanted to do it, but somebody who's inspired some things that I've done on my channel is this YouTuber right here. Her name is McKenna, and I recently subscribed to her like a couple months ago. The way she does her videos is really similar to how I always wanted to do my videos, so I was very inspired by her for my channel and for my videos. So I would say she inspired me for a lot of things that I've done on my channel. Along with that question, I've had somebody ask, how do I get my video inspiration for what I want to post? And that basically comes from one of what I see other YouTubers do, and I know that's not what you're usually supposed to do. You're supposed to like make original content and not do what everybody else is doing, or you won't like get big or whatever. But I do take in consideration what other YouTubers do. I also think about like what I like to do and what I would want to film, and I have like a whole list on my iPhone, like on the notes app, of just video ideas. So whenever one comes to me, I'll just type it on there, and when it comes to filming day, I will just go through there and see which ones interest me to make that day, or which ones fit to the time that the video will come up. Like this video I made just because like this is stuff that I've been doing over quarantine, so I figured I'd share it with you guys, because obviously this is not trending right now. It was trending in summer of 2019, but again, it's just something that I've really been doing a lot lately, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't noticed, I stopped doing this bracelet for the last like question or two because I got bored of it. But one last thing I'm gonna say before I start to end this video is, what kind of videos do you guys like to see? Please comment them down below, because I really want to know what you guys want to see, because some of my videos do way better than the others. So I just want to know what you guys want to see and what you guys like. For some reason, when I post my videos, the comments get like turned off, so I have to physically turn them back on. So sorry if the comments are turned off right now when you're watching this. Trust me, I will turn them back on at some point. But if they are turned on when you're watching this, please comment and tell me any type of video that you would want to see. Alright, so I think that's it for today's video. It was just a chill video to talk to you guys and just to show you what I've been doing for a while over quarantine. I hope everybody's doing well during this time, and school is almost over, so summer is almost here. And even though this coronavirus is still going on, summer can still be enjoyable. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click that bell if you want to be notified whenever I post. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!